Okay, students, let's look at our new Kami tool that Ms. Sanchez is having you try. First of all, I want you to see that attached to the bin is this directions attachment. It goes step by step through what you need to do to start using Kami. And even if it didn't work out this first time around, I'd like you to keep trying as I assign things to use on Kami, and I'm hoping we get better and better at this tool. So step one is you need to have the Chrome extension on your computer before you can get started. If you have a school Chromebook, when you do this step, it's probably going to say remove from Chrome because you already have it. But if you follow this direction to Google Kami Chrome extension, it's going to pop up as the first item, and then you're going to add to Chrome. It'll be there. How do you know if it really worked? You should have a new blue button in Google Classroom called Open with Kami if all went well. And there's further directions you can read through here for a step-by-step. Let's go into the assignment and see what it's going to look like. So if I click this new blue button up here in the top right, Open with Kami, it's going to bring you into a typable PDF. Ms. Sanchez wants you to try this, to mess around with it, to see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with just the drawing tool that we talked about earlier. And the stroke thickness is just at an automatic 1, and I'm using a black. The color is auto defaulted here to black type, so that's fine. So here I go. Let's say I want to rewrite this equation, getting it ready to plug in for y. Oops, it's auto default on pink this time. Sorry, let me grab the eraser. And let's go again. Okay, 4x minus, I'm going to be plugging into the equation for y, so leave a big open parentheses. And as I'm playing around with this and practicing it, I'm thinking, ooh, this is kind of difficult to write with. I don't know how I feel about this, etc. It's going to be too big maybe for this box, even though she left me a lot of space. So I'm going to go grab the eraser and try again and see what other tools there are that she might be talking about. What if I had a geometry assignment where I needed shapes? Oh, well, this is cool. It's got rectangles and ellipses and triangles and stuff. And oh, look, I can change the colors of them and, you know, whatever I might want to do. But hey, Ms. Sanchez, we don't have any shapes on this assignment, so let's get the eraser out again. Okay, well, there's all these other things you can explore on your own. Text to speech, a dictionary, a markup tool, the comments. Students usually find more things on this than I ever show them, so feel free to mess around. But the one I want to bring your attention to here is the equation function. When you have the font size drop down, yours is automatically going to say 12. I highly recommend you make it like 20 or higher so that it makes it big enough. But here I go. Insert equation is going to let me click anywhere and start typing whatever that first step would be. So I'm going to write the 4x minus parentheses, plug in the 6x minus 1, close parentheses, equal to 11. So there's the first step I would show. Now I just go click because I'm already still in insert equation. I go click for the next step. We're going to distribute that negative. 4x minus 6x plus 1 equals 11. Now we're going to combine like terms. Negative 2x plus 1, 11. Now we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. Negative 2x equals 10. We're going to divide both sides by negative 2 and get x equals negative 5. All that work, and that's only half an answer. So I'm going to go over here to the side. I'm going to drop the font a little bit bigger, smaller, because I don't have a lot of space. So here I go, plugging into either equation, y equals 6x minus 1. We're going to be plugging in y equals 6 parentheses times negative 5 plus 1. Sorry guys, it's minus 1. I just noticed my mistake. And then that gives us y equals negative 30 minus 1. And so that's going to give us negative 31. So then I take my answer and put it together. I'm going to go use a different color. I'm going to make the font super big. And I'm going to type my final answer is negative 5, comma, negative 31, and put the parentheses around it for coordinate form. And if that seems like it's kind of on the line, if I just hover over it, see these little arrows, you can drag it wherever you want. All right, that's doing a substitution problem using the text insert equation for Kami. I also want to go over here and show you that on this one where there's elimination and we wish we could draw a slash add, if you go over to the shapes, there's an insert line function here. I'm going to make it pink. No, let's make it blue. Okay, so I'm going to go and insert a line. This time it's coming out blue, and I'm going to say, hey, cross that out. Okay, now we're going to draw that line. So you can use this insert line also on elimination. Hope this helps, and I hope you tried Cami out tonight, gave it a chance. We're going to be using this a lot this year, so let's get used to typing into a PDF writer, okay?